Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Anno 2205. I'm your lovely host, Kelvin, and this is the new Anno game, everybody! The one we've all been waiting for since 2070. Oh man, and this should be releasing tomorrow, because the embargo for this game lifts on November 5th. Sorry. The embargo lifts on November 2nd, the game comes out November 3rd. So I've got a pile of content. I'm actually currently recording this October 27th. They got us these codes fairly early, at least, so there'll be a lot of content of this coming. And we're just going to jump right on in, kinda. The game, I've actually played before, played a bit of this before, and the game is structured significantly differently than other Anno games. I guess you could say there's only a campaign mode, but the campaign is significantly more open. I'll show you what I mean when we get there, but
I'm glad you
for
accepted
now,
my invitation.
listen to tutorial lady.
Samantha Beaumont, Global Union Supervisor of the Lunar Licensing Program. We have a lot to discuss. But first, I'd like to introduce you to your Artificial Data Amalgamating Messenger.
Thank you for participating in the Lunar Licensing Program. The program stipulates that your corporation set up operative spaceports to act as bases for a new wave of lunar colonization. You will further assist Global Union in the development of a fusion energy reactor to avert Earth's impending energy crisis.
Officially, only megacorporations are allowed in the program.
So,
I personally
here's the gist
took a
of the
stand
game.
for you.
Rather than having to deal
You
with
just have
climate
to sign in with
or...
your corporation name.
Yeah. So rather than having to deal with, say, an ecology crisis, instead, all we have to do is deal with an energy crisis. And for that we need a fusion reactor on the moon. Sounds about right. I've had less contrived things before. Alright, Kaleco Enterprises.
Thanks, but I need to see your corporate logo as well.
So,
for identification
they give us a bunch
purposes.
of various logos you can choose from, but unfortunately I won't be choosing any of these. I'll be going to page 2, where I'll be taking the Tycoon logo.
My superiors at the Global Union had reservations about you, but I've convinced them. They even decided to allocate you high-grade territory for new corporate headquarters. Choose a sector.
So we get 3 starting sectors here. Walbrook Basin, Cape Amber, and Viridian Coves. As you can see, we can see a map of these areas, roughly their size, and how many various building sites they have, of various kinds. I mean, Viridian Coves, I think, has, like, the most land mass, which is good for building a gigantic capital city. Which is not a terrible thing. Walbrook Basin, though, has the project variety. It has, well, you can read the description here. With one remote several large islands, Walbrook Basin is rich in mineral resources and provides ample room for settlement. The basin is known for its defunct dam, which fell into ruin decades ago. There are, like, these super projects. I haven't actually figured out how to take these yet. I haven't gotten far enough in the game. But I assume, taking a wild guess here, that you say in Walbrook Basin would restore the dam to get a boatload of energy.
It's just paperwork, really. Nothing to ponder over long.
Look, I'm not pondering over it. I have to explain this to people, okay, lady? So why don't you shut up and let me do my job, and I'll let you do yours. Thanks. Alright. We also have a project for rare materials. Yeah. Rumor has it lost technologies lie beneath the surface. And I mean, the other thing is Viridian Coves is probably, like, the hardest one because it has the least number of building sites. Again, it might be a suitable capital. And a place to build a gigantic city. Which, seems alright to me. Yeah, sure, why not? We eventually do get access to all 3 of them. Yeah, if we're gonna get access to all 3, we might as well start in Walbrook, I guess.
Almost there. We just have to negotiate the terms of your contract with Global Union.
And then
Funding
you get to
conditions
set
and
the difficulty. You can also go to advanced to just sort of... I'm actually going to disable this tutorial, because I've already played through this, as I said. Military progression... Slow is fine. Warehouse. Output. The problem is I'm not exactly certain what all of these are. but we're gonna figure it out. Oot. I prefer full refund construction. I'm probably gonna set, no, actually, starting credit should be low, that's fine. Revenue, medium. This is okay. Yeah, I'm alright with this. This puts me into the expert mode, which isn't surprising if anyone remembers. I used to be really good at Anno 2070, and at least from what I've played so far, I think I'm going to be okay at Anno 2205. So we're going to start with this. Yes.
You are now entering Phase 1 of the Lunar Licensing Program. The Global Union assigned you territory in Earth's temperate region to establish a spaceport and a base of operations. The construction of a space elevator to Global Union headquarters is also required. For further instructions, speak to your official contact person. Global Union wishes you success.
Okay. So, step 1.
Wide meadows and towering mountains. And soon you will add an impressive skyline to the picture. But stay attentive. I was informed a Big Five company has been monitoring the ruined dam for quite some time now. This could turn out beneficial for you at some point, but your prime objective is to raise a spaceport here.
We bear the symbol of global trust.
The spaceport building site off the coast is still unstaffed, but as soon as you've built the necessary housing, your construction team will be moving in.
So our first goal is simple. Build a spaceport. Well, at least you think it's simple anyway. Alright, so this will play a lot like any oh god. Really? Reset all of my keybind settings? Ugh. Do I reset my graphic settings? No, good. Alright. I'm playing on medium. However, I do have to redo this. Alright. Menu. Activate demolition mode. Delete. Activate upgrade mode. U. Good. Alright. That makes it a little more reminiscent controls of Anno 2070. So. Right now we have basic resources down here. Workforce, energy, and logistic. Rather than in Anno 2070 where you would see people go and pick up various goods and bring them back, and you could see that all sort of happen in real time. This game abstracts the system, so that way you just have a logistics resource. Which I'm not sure if I like yet. We'll find out. Oh dear. So always hard. So step 1, build a boatload of houses. That is always step 1.
Got work to do? We're on it.
Always
Construction options expanded.
And now we need to get biopolymers, which are basically construction materials they use to construct most basic buildings. So we'll start with
New blueprints ready for implementation.
There's got to be a way to rotate buildings. I have yet to actually figure this out. Well, there is. Okay, that's for camera controls, I guess. I need to double check actually. Is there a way to rotate buildings? Let me check. Cameras around. Exit game. Alt plus F4. Not changeable. I find that amusing. I admit I find that amusing. Okay. It does not appear that there is a way to rotate buildings. Okay. That's fine. You can work with that. Oh. That actually fits in there. Anyway, so we've got our nice sunflower farms here, which we magically use to construct biopolymers.
What did the results say?
Great. Building material shortages shouldn't be an issue anymore.
Anyway, unfortunately we now have other issues to deal with. Okay. Once I get my first 3 biopolymers, we will probably just have to build a power plant. There we go. Solves the energy crisis. It's not solve the worker crisis, however. This game,
Got some work for me.
you have your basic residences, which...
Attention. Expansion of workforce recommended.
Yes, I agree.
I don't mind working
Right
here
now,
at all.
they really only have 2 workers per house. And you have to give them various desires in order to actually increase the amount of workers per house that you'd get. So, we need to work. Do our best. Because we need to get enough workforce here that we can actually supply the stuff. Because right now everything's really not got enough. Okay, how many workers do we need? 50? Good, so we should get that now. It's
Your
important that we get a
construction crew
desalinization
is one of the
plant going
first
right away.
ready. Keep up the pace. Your competitors will try to catch up.
And the reason I
For
say
the
that
next
is 'cause
construction stage, you'll need qualified ground staff to operate the spaceport. Make sure to adhere to union standards while providing the required infrastructure.
yes. So
You
we
need
need...
this desalination plant. These days, it's the only way to come by drinkable water.
Yep.
Got some work for me.
So now that they're highly satisfied, you'll notice that despite the fact I haven't built as many houses, they will actually grow really quickly here. Basically, each house here holds up to 5 people, and unfortunately, it's entirely based around this meter as to whether or not, to how many there are. So you need to supply more things to get more people in it. They don't simply go up to maximum size. And we're now a level 2
Your
corporation.
global market share has increased.
Alright. We're going to have to design and build ourselves a nice little city here around this concept. And we now no longer have a worker shortage. Huzzah for us. Now, we do, however, have a food shortage that's about to be looming, so we need to take care of that quickly. Alright. Good. So we have a positive organic food balance for the time being, thanks to that farm. Which is actually really good, because we had only 1 in reserve left. Oh dear. Gotta be careful, I suppose. Anything crazy now. We need to do that, yeah. Still have that space to work with as well. Space. There we go. Alright. So we're getting in lots of people. We almost have 200, which is ideal because that will get us the info drone.
Construction options expanded.
Infodrome is kind of useful, as it is the thing that will allow us to promote workers to operators. And we're tier 2 guys. It will also mean that all of our working houses will have 5
A
slots.
broad
instead of
range
4.
of information services. This will enable your employees to develop their interests
We are
as well as their
currently about to
skills.
start starving again, so a few of these going, huh? Electrical shortage. This game has a lot more to it in terms of trying to balance things, I will say. Efficiency, okay. And now, for the most part, we've got smooth operation. Yep. So we need to promote a new building to unlock
All systems online. Can't wait to
operators
get started.
and tier 2 stuff.
Construction.
Remarkable progress. You've assembled construction crews and ground personnel faster than I was expecting. You are more than ready for the first major hurdle. The program demands you connect your city with the Global Union space station via a space elevator. So far, only megacorps like the Big Five use such technology. But I'm sure you have the same potential.
So now we've actually unlocked the residential complex, which is basically just 4 houses at once. As you can see, it's the same size as 4 houses, and in fact holds 5 employees, or 20 employees, or 4 houses. It, however, is cheaper on biopolymers, So it's basically just 4 houses in one. That, however, does require construction. Or, sorry, constructo bots. Alright. So, we have a lot of work to do. Because although it says that that's my current objective, that's far from the truth. The actual truth is my current objective is to expand my housing and construct and get a decent city going here. We will need a proper city. Without question. We have the resources to do so we shall. Now we can see our revenue going up. Corporation level up.
New level of success reached.
Good. Information supply plus 10. So rather than having, I guess, ranges on buildings, there's just an information supply, as it were. So if I go to goods, does it actually come from goods? No, it doesn't actually show up there. But it does, as it says here, have a sufficient information supply. So we have, I suppose, a profit. On that. A strange way. Alright. How are we doing in other things? Alright, good. So we got that in storage. Yep. Good. Everything seems to be oriented.
Didn't expect the management to show up.
So yeah, we now no longer have sufficient information, which is unfortunate. But it's okay. We'll build more info drone. Super. I just want to finish building all these houses here. Right. So now we have a pretty sizable income to work with here. And definitely enough that we can afford another info drone. I can just sort of put this wherever the heck I so please. It doesn't actually matter. Link up the roads. Alright. Here. There. That should give us...
Leishing electricity is again on the rise.
Okay, good. So now we need a boatload of biopolymers if we're going to promote everybody. So, I'm actually going to... triple our production. That's 6. And I should learn how to figure out where these roads need to be. Or where the buildings need to be. And we actually don't have enough logistical supply for this, which is unfortunate. Alright. We need to construct some more transportation centers. Yeah, it doesn't really matter where you put them. And now we have a horrifying energy crisis. Oh dear.
Warning. Energy shortage.
Yeah, you don't say. You don't say. Alright. See about let's up down here. Alright, there we go. Energy shortage fixed. So, we are good on everything here. Except water, we're actually even on water. Concerning. There's another hookup here. There's a couple hookups down here as well. We'll leave that for later, though. For now, I'm just going to hook this up to this. Hook up an electric. Generator there, perfect. Alright, so we're now in the positives on everything except money. Well, almost. Almost hit everything, huh? Well, that's okay. Let's do upgrades then. We need to get more people in here. And that'll fix our worker shortage. How much does it take to do a column? 10? And our population is
New
going to
blueprints
expand
ready for
rapidly.
implementation.
As,
On the whole, it's a decent workplace.
good. These guys need vitamin drinks, rejuvenators, neuro implants, and security. They have the organic food, water, and information.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
Yes, because we don't actually supply any of that crap yet. Like I said, I'm mostly focused on like building materials. Very important that we get all this done, built up.
New blueprints ready for implementation.
Tidal power station, actually very useful. It takes up a water slot, but it generates the same electricity as 6 wind turbines, which can definitely free up a lot of space. Alright. Let's keep working on upgrading about as many people as possible. 6. Because every...
Competitive edge sharpened.
Because we're really working on trying to get as many employees as possible to fix our negative balance caused by the expansion of the building materials systems and everything else. Buildings are really expensive in this game. So, actually getting this, it's tough. Alright, is that the most we can do? That appears to be the most we can do. Alright. So, if we're
Ah, I knew there was something going on here. Nick Papadakis, Papadakis Enterprises. You want a good deal? Just come to my warehouse.
we need to have more workers. Oh, of course. That would be it, wouldn't it? Alright. If we want to have more workers, or more operators, we need more workers as well. You can only ever promote a limited number of people. I think 20% for each tier. Meaning you'll need, at the end, with all 4 tiers, 20% bottom tier 1, 20% tier 2, 20% tier 3, and then 40% tier 4 is the most you can theoretically ever have. Never have more than that. So I can step down here. So we will need a hell of a lot of houses. And I'm willing to oblige and provide. Good. Anyway, this will of course generate us revenue, and that's what we're really after. There we are. Apparently there's actually an issue with this, huh? Darn. I was hoping we'd be able to construct through that, but nope. Alright. So we'll have to deconstruct that. Still, unfortunately, we now have unsatisfactory levels of information. We'll build another one.
Sorry, you must be a cook.
Wow, we need a lot of information, apparently. And as you can see, we're already quickly running out of space. Alright. But we have a decent-sized little hovel going here. Not bad. Alright.
Your technicians are ready. Start the elevator construction once all other requirements are met. My associate, John Rafferty, is already heading here with the special material deliveries.
We're going to keep working to upgrade about as many people as possible here. Get pretty much as many operators as we can. They're very useful.
Congratulations on your first taste of success.
So I haven't even shown you our competitors. Which
Construction options expanded.
we'll get to. Right now I'm mostly focused on trying to get this thing upgraded into something that's profitable. Alright, so let's zoom out to the world map. As you can see, we can actually
Keep it short. Our rivals never rest.
we can take over sectors.
Splendid to see you. What brings you to Cassian today?
From other people. In addition, the council. No, we can't do anything yet until we do that. So I can't actually show you our competitors yet, then. Okay. We need the
Warning.
space elevator first.
Unfulfilled demand for specific consumer products.
Low on rejuvenators, probably. Alright. Either way, that's okay. I'm gonna end the first episode here, actually. Ooh. Didn't even notice that. And you know what? How about some ornamental stuff, eh? There. Nice park. Doesn't do anything, but makes it look okay. Alright, so our work continues here. And this has been the first episode, actually, of Anno 2205. We managed to build ourselves a nice little city. And hopefully, next episode, I think we'll be going into the first combat stuff as well. Because combat's handled completely differently in this game than any other game, than the other Anno games. Which, like I said, we'll probably end up covering in episode 2. Lots of houses to upgrade, though. The number will never be reduced. Huh? Oh, what's the matter?
Hi.
Oh fuck, everyone's starving. I didn't even think about it. Oh dear. Surprise famine. +1. Okay. Whew. We were actually down by a lot of organic food there. I didn't realize we would need that many farms so quickly. Whew, like I said, careful. This game sneaks up on you with stuff like that. And now we have a power shortage. Done. Power shortage averted. Okay. Anything else? Insufficient information. Okay. Oh wait, we never did hook up that other info dome. Yeah, that'll fix that. Any other complaints? Stuff I don't produce yet. Okay. This has been the first episode of Anno 2205. That's all we can up now. Alright.
It's a good day.
Good. So we now have almost 1,500 operators. In fact, we will probably have that soon. Which is good, because we can go to the corporation stuff here and start seeing the tech tree. So we have that, and 2,000 we get the monumental bridge. 2,500 we unlock the security department. After that we start seeing executives. And then finally, investors. So they're the tier 4, 3 and 4s. And then eventually we will unlock the Arctic region and the Lunar region. Both of which we require the spaceport to do to start with. And then something for the Lunar region, I'm not sure. I haven't actually gotten that far yet. We'll find out. Alright. So, tune in next time, because I think we'll be entering into the first combat encounter, because all I need to do for that is produce some Constructo bots and vitamin drinks. So, thank you everybody for watching. This has been your lovely, lovely host, Calvin, signing